I was reading one statistic about this chap. He just came within 1 point of breaking the world record for an international game when he kicked 44 points against South Korea in a warm-up match for the World Cup a little while ago. I think it's Andrew Mertens of New Zealand who's got the outright world record at 45. But more importantly now, Pierre Holla has got a chance to put his team ahead against England. Sweet left foot he's got. He's driven that one low, and that goes straight through the post. And can you believe it? Tonga in the lead.
Well, you have to say they deserve their 3-point lead at the moment. They've dominated territory. They've had 3/4 of the time in the England half. And England, you know, once again, they haven't been able to control and dictate terms, which is surprising. You know, as I say, I think they should be playing with their big forwards. They should be playing a much more forward-dominated game. And when they are putting kicks up, they're not challenging enough.
Wilkinson hoists one down towards the 22, taken by Nililatu, the Tongan captain. Just standing at the back there's Viliami Vaki with the blue scrum cap on, just has a look to see where Mr. Rowland is. Goes back this time to Pierre Holla. It's not going to make touch, so it gives Josh Lucy a chance to attack. The England fullback, so often on the wing as well. Back inside to Mark Cueto. This time the 3/4 get a chance to run. Ollie Barkley. Now, can England get possession from here? They've got players on both sides of that ruck and maul. Well laid back by Martin Corey. Good quick hands there by Andy Gummersall. Little chip forward by Ollie Barkley, but straight into the arms of Sione Tuipulotu there, who made the mark.
Well, it was looking good there. It was a good drive through the middle by Corey after an aimless kick by Pierre Holla. It was going nowhere. And Corey just got in behind them, and then not a good kick by Ollie Barkley. I understand the intent. He was going for the corners, and I think that's the right thing to do. Pin Tonga back, put the pressure on them.
That just goes over the 10-metre line, Tonga's own 10-metre line. So a chance for England now at the line out.
I think the interesting thing, Paul, is if Tonga are in touch with 20-25 minutes left of this game, they're going to believe in themselves. I think England have really got to try and start racking up a few points.
That was Ben Kay. George Shooter joins it again, just puts his left arm in there to tuck the ball under his arm. This has become a feature of the hooker's play. Andy Gummersall controlling things from scrum half. Good drive on by England. Now Shooter just finds himself almost isolated there for a minute. Matt Stevens going on. That's suggesting it might be truck and trailer, David.
Well, I thought George Shooter broke from that ruck and then went back into it.
Paul Saki gets his first taste of the action, taking play into the 22, and you've got players lined up on this side, but Tonga have stolen it. But the referee has blown his whistle.
Well, he reckons they've stolen it illegally, handling in the ruck there, and well, this is ideal for England. Johnny Wilkinson just in front of the posts.
Please don't kick the ball away again. Thank you.
There you go. He's on his knees. Definitely a penalty there, Tuipulotu.
Well, you can see just what a physical effort all of these players are putting into it. Just while Johnny is lining up this kick, he's the third highest point scorer ever in international rugby, and he could become the second highest point scorer here this evening. He's only 4 points behind Italy's Diego Dominguez on 1,006 points. Leading point scorer of all time, of course, is Wales' Neil Jenkins on 1,090. So Johnny Wilkinson to put England level with Tonga, high and straight.
Well, I think it'd be a real shock if Johnny had missed that one. But just the right sort of comeback. Good catch and drive from a line out, good driving maul, a little bit of momentum through the middle, forcing Tonga to concede the penalty.
Pierre Holla, two left-footed fly halves. It's going to be some tussle between those two guys this evening. Holla and Wilkinson, taken by Martin Corey, just as the kickoff was 14 minutes ago. 3 points all as England just apply a little bit of pressure here on Tonga. And Gamasol just shouting and screaming at Wilkinson to get in the right position, right back in the box, but Gamasol takes it himself. Mark Cueto is up there, and that is picked up by England and Ollie Barkley. Finamaka was back there very, very quickly, and you said that straight away, David. Obviously out of shot, but it was so obvious.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was a fantastic break. I wasn't sure whether Cueto knocked it on from the high kick by Gamasol, which is a great kick. But definitely Ollie Barkley holding on there. Fantastic break. And I think the problem was he just caught everyone by surprise. And no support up there.
So England lose that advantage. They have to come back. Take a look at this again.
Now that's more like it. That's a better challenge by Cueto. And you see Ollie Barkley, he's so far ahead of his support. 2-3 Tongan players in there. And just England fractionally late.
So chance for Tonga at the line-out. Certainly England have had the best of the line-out so far. Aleki Latui throwing in. Good challenge by Ben Kay and Steve Borthwick. But Tonga come away with it. Pierre Hola looking for support, gets it. Nili Latu, the captain. He's so mobile, so strong as well. Just looking on both sides, which way they're going to go. There's Apele Taioni once more. Good pick-up, good drive forward by the winger, Joseph Vaka. Nili Latu, the Tongan back row forward, is all over the park at the moment. He's involved in just about every move that Tonga have. Almost on England's 22, and they will get the put in at the scrummage.
Well, England very able to slow that down, which is just what they needed to do. There's a great wee run through the middle there by Vaka. But you're right, I mean, for me, there's some great open sides in this World Cup. Richie McCaw has to be number one, but this fella, Nili Latu, he's been absolutely outstanding for Tonga in virtually every game that he's played. And for me, you know, just one of the star players and one to watch.
We just hope that he lasts the course here tonight, because he has had a hamstring problem. And there he goes again.
There, he was just brushed aside.
Actually, just while we're watching this again, I was mentioning Johnny Wilkinson's ability to go second highest of all time in Test rugby. There's a possibility he could become the highest scorer in World Cup history. And of course, you know who is the highest scorer, don't you, David?
That's big Gavin Hastings.
Johnny Wilkinson, 21 points short of Gavin's total before this game. Meanwhile, Tonga, Finamaka there, quick to pick the ball up. He was certainly being challenged by back row forward Lewis Moody. And Finamaka himself feeds it out. Once again, it goes to Apele Taioni. This guy is so strong. And look at this. Hufanga's going to score. No, he's not. He slides over. That is a try for Tonga. Oh, my goodness. It was a very good tackle indeed, but his momentum carried him forward over the line. And it is take-off time for Tonga.
Well, you have to say it was woeful English defence. I mean, the midfield defence was posted absent as they came through there. It just brushed aside the tackles. And it really came out of nothing. There's a little show of the ball. There's one tackle, two tackle on the inside ball. Little step. Well, dear me. And because of the rain, there's no question. There's the slide there. There was no question of a double movement.
So strong. Both the number 12 and 13, Apele Taioni, and eventually Hufanga, who gets that historic try.
Well, what's this going to do for Tonga? But more importantly, what's it going to do for England? The English confidence must have been fragile coming into this match. And, you know, they're staring down the barrel of a 10-3 deficit 20 minutes into the game.
So Pierre Hola wants to maintain his 100% record. Just a little chip over the bar. Well, can you believe it? I just wonder, David, as far as the Tongans are concerned, they do seem to have improved both in their technique, but most importantly in their confidence throughout this World Cup. And it doesn't really matter what we think about their prospects of winning this game. The most important thing is, do they believe they can win?
Absolutely. Belief and momentum. We talked about it before the game kicked off.
What a scoreline we've got here at Parc des Princes. England straight away on the attack. Little floated pass there from Matthew Tate to Ollie Barkley. England on the charge again. Matt Stevens that time for England. Johnny Wilkinson shouting and screaming for the ball, but Gummersall is under pressure there. And that was from Apeletaoni. But England have a penalty.
Well, I think they'll go for goal. Tonga just need to be a little bit cautious about the discipline there. They can't. One thing they can't afford to do is have someone sent to the sin bin, but it's the ideal comeback by England. Knock over another 3 points.
Oh. Well, look at this, Paul Saki! Was that a try? If it was most surprising, and a huge bit of enterprise by Johnny Wilkinson. The referee just consulting the touch judge, and that caught the Tonga defence absolutely flat-footed. But is it a try or isn't it?
Well, brilliant by Wilkinson. There was I saying, knock over another 3 points. He's going to go for 7. Did Paul Saki catch it and ground it?
Ooh. Well, of course, the stadium here can see on those giant scoreboards the fact that he did touch it down, but was it in play?
Well, that's a good question. If he is out of play, if he is touching the white line, then the ball's out of play. In which case it should be a 25.
Even a 22.
I don't work in metric.
No, either do I.
He definitely grounds it.
It was a good bit of skill by the Wasps winger, wasn't it? And well, it looks as though it's just inside the line.
Well, I don't know. His elbow's on the line.
I can award the try.
Wow.
Thank you.
There you go.
It's a try. And I think you can tell from Paul Saki's body language that he is absolutely over the moon and so pumped up for this. So, as soon as that try was scored by Tonga, England have struck back.
And that's exactly what they needed to do. Strike back quickly, and if Johnny Wilkinson can slot this, that'll do their confidence the world of good.
So another chance for one of the most prolific point scorers in rugby history, Johnny Wilkinson. Distance will not be a problem. He's pushed it wide though, and that is a big miss by his standards.
Well, a difficult kick, but again, you know, would you take 5 points or 3? I'm sure England will be absolutely delighted with the 5 points there. Brilliant vision by Wilkinson, great play, great take by Saki. Well,
lovely moment for Paul Saki.
I still question whether he was out of play when he grounded that, but there we go. Read the newspapers tomorrow, it's a try.
Martin Corey takes it once again. And certainly you can never accuse Martin Corey of shirking responsibility. Goes to ground. Should come back on England's side. Gummersall. Just looking for Wilkinson, but again, he's done that on a few occasions. Pops one over the top. Well taken by the scrum half Tuit Palatu. Gets it away to Fina Maka. Good support. And that man is there again, Nililatu. Pierre Hola. This is our one man, but crossing over there.
Yeah, no question about that. It's a little bit unfortunate, but actually, I mean, Tonga playing well. They've got so much confidence. You can see it in their play. There's the crossing. Takes out the tackler. And just a little bit of pressure relieved for England.
Well, this potentially will be good possession for England once again. Drives that ball down, as he does so often wearing the England jersey. Deep into Tongan territory. About 10 metres outside of their 22 at the moment. The big figure there of Andrew Sheridan right at the front. There's the captain, goes towards the back. Now they can drive on. Good driving by Ben Kay and Steve Borthwick. Martin Corrie is stuck in there.